Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to another YouTube video. King Draco here. It's been a little minute, haven't it? But we back. Today we're gonna be talking about why every man should do semen retention for at least 3 to 4 months. Let's get into the topic.
Love a very long time.
So first of all, let me talk about how this shit started for me. So going throughout high school, middle school, a lot of us, even me, we thought masturbation and pornography was this normal thing, it was this cool thing to do. A lot of us did. We would talk about it casually at high school, football games, talk about it casually in the locker room, stuff like that, in the classroom, always joking around about it. And we really didn't have the knowledge. I didn't have the knowledge about how important, how vital our seed was. So going on back to the story, going throughout high school, me personally, I never really dwelled into pornography. I was doing masturbation, but I didn't dwell into pornography until my senior year of high school, because that's when I lost my virginity. I actually had sex. So when that happened, I wanted to discover new things that I could do in the bedroom and stuff like that, and I dwelled into pornography, and it went down this whole rabbit hole, right? So years go by, I graduate, whatever, I'm in the workforce or whatever the case may be, doing construction. And your boy was working on his craft on how to deal with women, how to, attract women and stuff like that. And as I began to perfect my craft, my game, right, you dig? As more women started to come in, and masturbation became less and less, but I was still releasing my seed. See, we're talking about semen retention, holding your vital life force, right? And as I'm going more and more, because I was learning red pill knowledge from a few guys, and shout out to the red pill community because it's growing. But the red pill community at that time, about 3 years ago, because it's really big right now, red pill community is very much growing. But at that time, nobody was giving game about semen retention. There was this whole nofap community where you didn't watch porn or masturbate, right? And I really didn't take that seriously because of the people it was coming from. But I didn't take semen retention seriously until I came across my mentor. He was preaching and pushing that out to the people he was giving it to, which was awesome because I'd never heard any red pill guy at that time talking about that. And when I got that knowledge from him, he broke it down in the sense where releasing your seed consistently is a detriment to your body, your soul, and your mind. So when I learned that, I was like, wow, I really need to take this seriously, right? And that's how my journey started. So you may ask yourself, why do you need to start? Why did I start? So let's first understand the modern era today, the day that we live in, right? See, there's the food, you got the technology, you got the news, you got friends, uncles, cousins, whatever the case may be, your peers, your friends. The way our society is today is pretty much tearing down masculinity in men and raising up masculinity in women. So it's just all in a debacle, it's all fucked up. It's in a sense where it's a detriment to our whole livelihood. So yeah, here in the Wonder Woman, it talks about the whole premise of the Western world today is to destroy the stability of a nation's natural psychosocial infrastructure. So when you understand these things, and also let me put a link to my boy, my mentor. He has an article that he wrote about food is destroying masculinity. You guys should go check that out. So when you understand all these things are pretty much targeting us, we're the main target and women are the hard target, to target us as the main target, right? When you understand these things, you're like, okay, I need to protect myself. I need to get my guns ready, right? You know, the world go in, what you gonna do? You're gonna get guns, you're gonna get people that's loyal to you, that, you know how to fight, stuff like that. You're gonna build up boulders and whatever the case may be. You know, you're gonna get yourself protected, and we have to protect ourselves, right? This was my motivation to hold my seed. I was like, man, if all these things are against us and I'm losing all these benefits that I get from holding my seed, I need to get onto this shit. So you may ask yourself, why should I hold my seed for at least 3 months, for 4 months, whatever the case may be? Look, when it's 3 to 4 months, that's when you actually get a full seed. This may fluctuate between your genetics, how you're eating, how you handle your body, what are you doing throughout your life, all these things, right? It kind of matters depending on the person. Then there's these lists of benefits when you hold your seed for that long. And it's not even all of them. You're more energized, lower levels of stress and anxiety, more confident, more attractive to women, more focused on your goals, more motivated, increased happiness, lower levels of stress and anxiety, heightened spirituality, self-acceptance, better and deep sleep, improved sperm quality, muscle growth, lower risk of prostate cancer, etc., etc., etc. Because it's a lot more, I tell you. You guys should definitely go check out my 4-month semen retention journey, because I did it for 4 months. I talk about all the benefits, and I put in a lot of stories that I went through and stuff like that, and how that whole journey was just great for me to go through. You know, it was almost like a diet, you know what I'm saying? It was great. Definitely go check that. So after listing all the benefits, right, understand this, that your seed makes up who you are as a man. So it's very, very important that you're holding on to this and not completely wasting it on socks, asses, faces, whatever the fuck you doing, right? Make it an importance in your life to hold this. Make it your lifestyle. That's what I did for myself. I made this a lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I'm constantly releasing my seed and stuff like that, I feel scatter-minded. I can't focus. I need a whole shitload of sleep. You understand what I'm saying? I'm weaker in the gym, definitely weaker in the gym. I remember when I held my seed for just 1 week, I went into the gym and my bench press went up 15 pounds. The shit was crazy. So you guys, make this an important factor in your life. You understand what I'm saying? See, you are a target. You are a target. You know, whether you like that or not, or want to believe it or not, hey, I ain't even gonna force this shit upon you. You know what I'm saying? You want to be lost in the world, go be lost in the world. I don't force the red pill down nobody's throat. I just don't do that. You understand what I'm saying? But for the people that got ears to listen, and you trying to hear this shit out, and you trying to change your life and what you got going on, and understand how the world is trying to be a target onto you as a man, hey, take this information and take this shit seriously, because it's very, very important and vital to your life. Not only is semen retention, like, you get all these benefits spiritually, mentally, but I mean, one of the most important factors, I believe, is, you know, in your life as a man is your purpose. And holding your sex, right? Holding your sex drive and pushing that onto, you know, whatever you got going in your life is just gonna bring great magnitude, whatever goal you're trying to get. And I wanna read this from the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, chapter 11, talk about sexual transmutation. Let's get into these 2 paragraphs, so stick with me. It says, sex desire is one of the most powerful of human desires. When driven by the desire, men develop the keenness of imagination, courage, willpower, persistence, and creative ability unknown to them at other times. So strong and impelling is the desire for sexual contact that men freely run the risk of life and reputation to indulge in it. You know, you got, what's his name, Bill Gates out here cheating and shit. Back to it. When harnessed and redirected along other lines, and the motivation force maintains all of its attributes of keenness and imagination, courage, etc., which may be used a powerful creative force in literature, art, or in any other profession or calling, including, of course, the accumulation of riches. So, you think about your Muhammad Ali's, Mike Tyson's, you know, your Dr. Martin Luther King's, Malcolm X, all these men, man, you know, they had a great drive in what they were doing, and you saw this. You see the greatness. You got your Tom Brady's and your Aaron Rodgers. They all practice this thing called semen retention. And I hope this video hopefully motivates you guys to get out there and really look at your life and be like, man, let me take this shit seriously. If I'm a target and this is gonna make me, you know, more motivated to go reach out and go get my goals, man, why not I just try it? And for you guys that's down there and you iffy about it, just try it. You know what I'm saying? Just give it a shot. What you got to lose? I know another problem guys may be having is, you know, I got a girl right now, and you know, we're sexually active, whatever the case may be. There is a thing called what is it? I'm trying to think of it. There's a thing called the Jim Mo point. Kept down forgetting it. So the Jim Mo point is where you push, like there's an area under your balls and shit. You push up on that when you're about to bust a nut. But to be honest, I heard that it's kind of bad for you, and not only that, the shit is hard to do. Like it takes a lot of practice, so you're just gonna be wasting a lot of seed in the process. And then even the ejaculation, which I practice now, that's very difficult. It took me a while to learn that, you know. So you can still have sexual intercourse and do ejaculation, but my advice that I'm gonna give you, if you never heard of that and it's new to you, just abstain from sex. Sit down with your old lady, have a talk with her, tell her, you know, you're on this journey. And if she ain't fucking with that, she cheating on you and shit, you know, she leave your ass, she wasn't rocking with you anyway. You know what I'm saying? So this might put, you know, your whole relationship to a test. But anyway, hey man, I hope you guys, you know, definitely took a lot of knowledge from this video. Much love and peace. See you guys again.